What is going on, my WWE 2K20 fan base? And we are here at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view night 1. As we start things off with a banger. This is for the It's 51 show, Money in the Bank briefcase. We've got, in a grueling match, Stampy, Sully. Who else? Stampy, Sully, Keemstar, Pink Sheep. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, with Derek Nelson and one more. I'm just looking. Actually, on my list. And Shrek. So yes, Stampy has come down to the ring. Now we've got Sully from Monsters Inc. Stampy, I forgot who he beat to qualify. He beat somebody. Sully obviously beating Mr. Wiggly Waggly Wild Thing and Purple Ship in a triple threat match to qualify. If you don't know how the Money in the Bank match works, basically it's a giant briefcase hanging above the ring. All of the movie characters on YouTube or memes will have to climb to the ladder, retrieve the briefcase. The first one to retrieve the briefcase from the top will be Mr. Money in the Bank, and they can cash it in any time within the next year for opportunity at the YouTube World titles, the YouTube Tag Team titles, or the movie championships or the meme championships that will be going to be unrevealed next season. As here comes the ultimate underdog, Derek Nelson, former referee on the It's 51 show. Derek Nelson said he wants to prove himself and become an actual wrestler and part of the memes division. So he shockingly beat Wreck-It Ralph, turning heel in that qualifying match with Wreck-It Ralph, beat Wreck-It Ralph and qualified for Money in the Bank. And if Derek Nelson wins that, he gets a full contract as a full-time wrestler on the It's 51 show. If Derek Nelson loses this match, he has to go back to being a referee. So Derek Nelson's career is on the line here as a wrestler. It's a big match at stake for Derek. As next up, we have none other than the man that beat Iron Ballistic Squid to qualify, Pink Sheep. Pink Sheep did try and qualify for the YouTube World title at that mini sort of tournament at the start of the season, but he came up short in the first of two matches against H2 Delirious. H2 Delirious then went to beat Keemstar, who's also in this match, to qualify. Obviously, that will be our main event tonight. Actually, our main event tonight is for the YouTube World Championship. Dan TDM taking on Delirious for the YouTube World title. But that's on the main event for tonight. If you haven't checked out the matches for Money in the Bank, obviously today, May 23rd, Saturday, we've got the first half of Money in the Bank. Check out, join me on the 24th of May, tomorrow, same time, my birthday, for the second half. And here comes Killer Keemstar, who did beat Jacksepticeye, I believe, to qualify. He also beat Jacksepticeye to go up against Delirious to try and get a YouTube World title opportunity. But he came short Delirious, but he's got another chance. He's beat Jacksepticeye twice, one of the greatest. Keemstar represented one of the three YouTubers in this match, along with Pink Sheep and Stampy, obviously. Derek Nelson represented the memes, and Sully represented the movie, along with Shrek, who's about to come out representing the movies and memes. Shrek's sort of a movie and memes, a bit like a Pink Sheep and Stampy are sort of my video game and YouTubers, but they're part of the YouTube division. And here comes Shrek. Donovan. Shrek just yesterday qualifying actually. Yesterday on the It's 51 show that was on Friday, obviously. I had to move it to Friday if you didn't know. To keep it going. and Shrek absolutely mauling, absolutely destroying bloody from Fortnite. The Fortnite character, I forgot what Fortnite, it was a Fortnite character. He absolutely destroyed to qualify. So we will well, this match is underway. We straight away 6 men to try and qualify for the ladder match here. There we go. I'm just going to music ready for later. Right, so let's commentate on this match. The first match of the pay-per-view. Remember, if you haven't checked out the cards to see what matches are going to be on tonight and which ones are going to be on tomorrow, make sure you check on. I don't know. I've recorded these at different dates. I've actually recorded this on the 14th, I believe. So literally about 9 days before the actual pay-per-view would take place. Because I need to record this in advance because it's obviously... Also, I was going to record these all in one block, but then it was just too long. And my PlayStation could not handle all that long, that's why I split it into 2 parts. Anyway, let's get on with the match. Shrek being the first person in the match to grab the ladder. Very wise. And now Stampy trusting Derek Nelson on the outside of the ring. And meanwhile we've got Chaos inside the ring as Pink Sheep and Keemstar are now bumping into each other. Shrek's involved. Sully is down in the ring as Stampy is beating down Derek Nelson. Remember guys, Derek Nelson's career on the line in this match. Keemstar though, up top. Who's he going for? This is all going for Stampy and misses horribly. And now Shrek on the top rope by Sully, the 2 movie characters in this ladder match. Going for simple. Oh, the ladder! The ladder just went oof. And now Sully with a close-up takes out Nelson. Oh, Sully went for a leg drop but lands on the ladder. That's going to hurt. Derek Nelson going to take full advantage of that with a knee to the face. And all the clothesline knocks him down there. Now Axel takes out both Stampy and Keemstar. Keemstar missed, that's all, but Keemstar flown outside the ring. And now Sully trying to send Stampy, but Derek Nelson got in the way. Now Derek Nelson floors Sully. Sully's probably the biggest man in this match. He's a monster. But Keemstar making his way back in the ring to try and involve himself in the mix. Pink Sheep was sent outside the ring as Stampy now taking on Sully as Keemstar continues to work on Derek Nelson. Sully flown outside the ring. Get the big guy out the ring. As now Derek Nelson's neck has just been snapped, it seems. And now Pink Sheep coming back into the ring. And now going straight to work on the big green ogre. And Keemstar helping him. Keemstar with the neck breaker there. As Sully makes his way back into the ring. And Pink Sheep takes down Derek Nelson. And now, oh bam! Atomic drop sort of there. As Stampy takes down Keemstar. Stampy now working on to kill a Keemstar, but no. Keemstar coming back, sends Stampy flying outside the ring. As Derek Nelson's lost all consciousness stars. Pink Sheep now. Oh, nice backbreaker on the knee of Pink Sheep. Keemstar goes out. Pink Sheep's alone in the ring, but Stampy now making his grand entrance back away. Knocks Stampy out the ladder. Now Derek Nelson sent down. This could be Pink Sheep's chance. Could Pink Sheep be the first person in this match to go and grab the briefcase? And Shrek goes to the ring and knocked out. And Stampy could be in trouble again. Pink Sheep knock off the ladder to take the more full on force. And Sully makes his way back in the ring. Oh, what an uppercut by Derek Nelson. Maybe he has got true wrestling ability in his blood. Maybe he can do it as he's holding Pink Sheep, sends Pink Sheep flying outside the ring. And Stampy going outside now to take on Keemstar. As Derek Nelson flying across the ring as Shrek goes to meet him, but Derek Nelson now getting the best of Shrek. As Nelson going for Shrek, but Shrek wisely reversing as Nelson sends Shrek into the other corner. And now went for rattle, but Shrek reverses again as Keemstar sent on the apron by Stampy. Stampy does some sort of jazzy move as into the ribs of Derek. Oh, what a butt to the face by Pink Sheep. And now Shrek taking out Keemstar. as Pink Sheep with trying to get Stampy in the corner. These two very similar, just one's a sheep, one's a cat, one's yellow, one's pink. As Keemstar and Shrek still fighting, apron on apron on apron as Sully just saved Stampy's blood there. As I think Pink Sheep was trying to suplex him up the ladder, but Sully saving him there as Sully setting up the ladder in the ring as Keemstar's falling outside the ring along with Stampy. And now Pink Sheep closed out the ring by Shrek as Keemstar makes his way back in the ring to be met by Sully yet again as Keemstar yet again lobbed outside the ring. And now Shrek looking to dispose of Sully, sends him into the corner. Could be Shrek's opportunity. Shrek picks up the ladder as Pink Sheep making his entrance back in the ring. As Sully took out the ladder, but here comes Pink Sheep. Pink Sheep wants the ladder. Now Derek Nelson taking the ladder. And now Shrek taking out Nelson, the ladder falls on top of everyone. Apart from Stampy, he's outside. Now Sully taken out. Pink Sheep goes out to meet Stampy again. As now, planted his hand. I think Shrek just got banged on the ladder. Stampy and Pink Sheep come back around, but Keemstar trying to dispose of the big green onion layers ogre. As Stampy flying outside the ring, Keemstar going outside the ring, Shrek's out. Derek Nelson with a huge DDT, his signature to Pink Sheep. Remember, the best way to do this is to chuck all your opponents outside the ring and be alone in the ring to climb that. I think someone was bossing open there. I think it was Pink Sheep, but I'm not quite sure. As Keemstar set down, everyone's down. Pink Sheep they're trying to make it to his way. As is Sully and Shrek on the outside. Pink Sheep taking down the ladder. As here comes Nelson. As Stampy, I think he was going for some sort of stomp of Keemstar, but Derek Nelson saving Keemstar. As here comes Nelson thrown on the apron. As Stampy thrown outside the ring by Keemstar. Sully with the ladder, but Keemstar. No one's tried to grab the briefcase yet. No one's managed to climb the ladder. This late in the match, 12 minutes in. It's very, very worrying. As Derek Nelson sits the ladder. Derek Nelson be the first one to climb the ladder, but no, Shrek just quabbers in and Sully with a choke slam to Stampy. Meanwhile, Shrek thrown to the corner by Keemstar. As Sully with a knee to the face of Stamps. Now Sully stomping down. Derek Nelson being the first one to climb the ladder. Nelson and Sully climbing the other side. Derek Nelson with his hands on that contract. Could he pull it down? Shrek just went flying and knocked them both down. Jeez. And now, Keemstar, slammed to Shrek right on the solid steel ladder. And now Stampy got Sully in position with a curb stamp. A curb stamp from Stampy Cat. Sully is in peril. And now, the recoil knee, right to the face of Sully. And Stampy's still not done. He's trying to injure Sully. Now throws Sully. Sully's still not out. It's still on the apron. But now Nelson throwing Keemstar. But now Derek Nelson goes out the ring by Keemstar. And Shrek takes out Keemstar. This is, oh my god. Pink Sheep now, while all the chaos is taken to climb the ladder. Pink Sheep tried to get it, but Stampy on the ladder goes down again. As Stampy finally taking attention back to Sully with a powerbomb sit down out the ring. This match is crazy. Shrek now just trying to take down Keemstar. Everyone this is crazy. Everyone just wants an opportunity at that. Derek Nelson knocks down Keemstar on the ladder again. Anyway, guys, make sure you like and comment with me in the chat if you're watching this live. Keemstar's really only want the ring. Stampy's distracted outside. Stampy though coming back in the ring, noticing Keemstar about to climb. Keemstar's looking to grab the briefcase, but Stampy just hit him on the other side. And here comes Sully. I think Stampy's arch nemesis arguably in this match. As Sully's not happy with Stampy. As Derek Nelson knocks Derek Nelson's there. Come on, Derek, get yourself a contract. Derek Nelson. No. Shrek with right hands to the legs. Shrek tried to not let Derek Nelson get a career here on the It's Wolfie 51 show. As Pink Sheep clawing back in the ring as Shrek just managed to stop Nelson, but he got a lot of it done. But down goes the official Derek Nelson. And now Derek Nelson's just stunned as Shrek takes attention back from the Pink Sheep, taking out the big onion layer ogre. And down goes Shrek as Keemstar's like, yeah, outside the ring. Get back in the ring, Keemstar. Pink Sheep's climbing. Pink Sheep could win here. I think Pink Sheep might do it. Keemstar climb on the other side to try and stop Pink Sheep. I think whoever comes out this fight, Keemstar or Pink Sheep, unless someone does something and knocks the ladder over, they're going to win. Pink Sheep reverse. These two are fighting like hell. Bam! As both Shrek and Stampy try, and Shrek takes down Pink Sheep, but Keemstar's still there. Oh no, Sully, don't take out Stampy, you buffoon! I know you've got history, but you've got to stop Keemstar. Shrek trying to take the ladder, but he just can't do it. He's not strong enough. Sully now come back. Yeah, it's too late for you now, you absolute buffoon, Shrek. Shrek with Keemstar. No, Pink Sheep, you idiot! Pink Sheep, Keemstar missed the money in the bank. Wow. Congratulations to Killer Keemstar. Wins it for the YouTubers. And now Killer Keemstar is Mr. Money in the Bank of the It's 151 show side. What a way to kick off the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Keemstar wins the Money in the Bank contract. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Next up, guys, we've got an absolutely match that is going to blow the roof off. We've got Mario versus Luigi for the video game championship. Brother versus brother. Luigi destroying Mario earlier this past Tuesday on WFM, calling for this match to be made official on the pre-show. Well, we already knew what was happening, but we talked about the pre-show. That's what I meant to say. As anyway, yes, I am wearing different clothing, just to say. I'm recording these on different dates, so don't get freaked out if you're like, oh, we're changing clothes every match. But here it comes. I'm very surprised. Mario seems to be unfazed. He got absolutely wrecked and destroyed by his brother this past episode of WFM. But he's still in this match. He has been cleared to compete, even though he was absolutely destroyed. He is fine to compete and will be competing against his little brother for the title. Luigi obviously turning heel and the new attitude at It's WolfieMania 5 against Nightmare Fredbear and Tomato Head. And then ever since then, we haven't seen him until this past episode of WFM, where he returned and destroyed his own brother. Mario was victorious in a match against Wario. Once he did that, Luigi came down and absolutely destroyed his brother, meaning for this match to be taking place now for the Video Game Championship. This is going to be a hell of a match, I can already tell. Brother versus brother matches are always absolutely spectacular in WWE. So, let's see. There's obviously a WFM match, we've just had it, it's a 51 show match. I'm trying to keep them in order. As here comes the current video game champion, the new attitude, the sassy Luigi. As here he comes, clapping his way down to the ring. He looks jolly, but he just isn't. You saw what happened this past Tuesday. If you didn't, you should really go and check it out. This man is not nice. It's Luigi now. Luigi clapping his hands. And now we can get this match underway for the video game championship. There it is, the video game title. Both my logos are on that belt. Go on, Greg.
The challenger from the edge of reality, weighing in at 130 pounds.
There he is. It's me, Mario. Woohoo!
And introducing the champion.
And now,
From
there's the champ that runs this camp.
He is the Italian Stallion,
As Luigi holding the video game championship aloft. As Luigi now handing the title. It's Darren Nelson! Darren Nelson's just had a match! Darren Nelson, as I said, if he didn't win that match, he'd have to go back as a referee, and he lost the match, so he hasn't got a contract, so he's straight back to officiating. I don't know how Darren Nelson's going to be alright officiating this match, but it's going to be a hell of a match. Rings that bell, let's go, and oh, super kick! Luigi with a super kick straight away. Here's a cover by Nelson. That's 2, and Luigi retains! Sudden impact! It's like Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston all over again. All that build up, all those entrances, the handing of the title just for Luigi did one solid super kick to the chin of his brother and remains your video game champion. I am shocked. What do you guys think? This sassy, rude, irritable, evil person not only destroys his brother, does not give him a chance, hits him in the chin with a super kick and finishes the job. I mean, Luigi, at the end of the day, still your video game champion. But anyway, further 5 matches here on the card. Next up, we have the WFM Championship on the line as the security clickmakers Ali and Captain Monster Energy put the card on the line against the unlikely team of Sky vs Games and Fanboy. Now, if you want a bit of backstory how this match came to be, as Sky comes down to the ring. This happened when Sky, on the debut episode, no, it was on an episode of the It's 51 show, before WFM even came. Sky had a match against Ali-A. In the match, Ali-A hit Sky with the low blow, making Sky win the match by disqualification. But after the match, Ali-A beat up Sky, and after Sky just recovered going home, he found himself in the graveyard where Captain Monster Energy, the other half of the tag team champions, met him and sort of kidnapped Sky. And I hadn't seen Sky or Monster Energy for weeks. Ali-A on the episode says he's not. Well, added the promo saying he doesn't know anything about this, but Fanboy then came out saying that Sky was his friend and he's sick of this. Fanboy beat Ali-A in a match in about 5 seconds. So then this past Tuesday on WFM, Fanboy beat the absolute hell out of Ali-A in the arena, then went down to the graveyard, beat the hell out of Monster Energy and saved Sky from whatever monster brainwashing thing Captain Monster Energy was trying to do to him. But Sky, he seems to be fine. Fanboy rescuing Sky, so now Sky and Fanboy are going to team up and try and take the WFM tag titles away from Ali and Monster Energy in this match today. So yeah, Sky versus Games. Sky versus Games are not technically lost a match yet. He won his debut on the It's 151 show, and then obviously he had a match against Ali-A, and he still won by DQ. So Sky's a bit undefeated, but it could change here because yes, Sky and Fanboy, the 2 good wrestlers on the road, but they've never worked as a tag team. Monster Energy and Ali-A defeated Young Samurai and Jacksepticeye to become the second ever WFM tag team champions at its WrestleMania 5. But anyway, here comes Fanboy coming himself, making his way down to the ring. As here it comes, Fanboy, baby. And I'm excited for this match. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm excited. I mean, it's to do with a kidnapping. It's a bit insane. So, yeah. So we're halfway through the show now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the first 2 matches. So yeah. So I hope you are enjoying the stream. The promo anyway. So the past 2 matches, I think it was a good team start. Obviously winning. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think it's quite bad. But obviously, what we just saw, the atrocity of Luigi squashing Mario. We've got more matches to come. Obviously, later on the card, we have got the main event YouTube World Championship match between Dante and H2 Delirious inside Hell in a Cell, which I'm really personally pumped for. And obviously, before that, we had the General Manager Battle Royale as Chris Valero defended honour to be General Manager of the S6E12 show against Jacksepticeye, Tyrone Nutkiss, Steven Universe, and obviously 4 more surprise entrants, returns or debuting people. Yeah, against those. So I think I'm excited to see. I think you're excited to set that one. And obviously we have 5 more whole matches, same time tomorrow on my birthday, when we have stuff like the YouTube Tag Team titles on the line. We have the WFM title on the line, we have the General Manager of the WFM side of the line, we have the WFM winning the ladder match, and we also have the grudge match between Fred and Mr. Pizza. So make sure you check those matches out this time tomorrow. And if you're not a returning fan and you're new to the stream, stick around, subscribe. I'm sure past Wolfie is hopefully in the comments down below. I mean, this is the day before his birthday is recorded, as here come anyway the security clickbaiters Ali A and Captain Monster Energy with the tag team titles. The tag team titles are not meant to look like that. There's another glitch with 2K20. It's meant to say a WFM tag team on the front, but it just glitched out. It's just like a yellow fragment. The side plates are right. My logo is. Well, the front plate just isn't showing it for whatever reason, but oh well, that's what you get for giving the Nike Raiders entrance. Because there's a lot of things. I will make a poll, by the way, after Money in the Bank, whether to do Season 7 when I start it in mid-June, in 2K20, so I'll revert back to 2K19. I'm leaning towards 2K19, but I'll lean to what you guys think, because you guys may think for some reason we should stay on 2K20, but have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see as they're doing that. Clickbait, clickbait, clickbait. As I'm just pumping fists. Even if the officers, I don't know how many tag team matches they've had. They definitely won the titles, and it's WrestleMania 5. I don't know how they contended for the titles originally, but we'll be getting the first title change with, of Money in the Bank. The other title match we just had between the Video Game Championship. The title didn't change hands because we had a squash basically. Sky and Fanboy together. Sky and Fanboy, what would it be if they could become tag team champions? Both of them technically undefeated. Yes, Sky's undefeated. He won a match on his debut, and then obviously he won by disqualification. And Fanboy squashing Ali A in about a couple of seconds. But Ali wasn't. I mean, Ali was off guard. But anyway, hey, the right plates on the title. Then I think it was just the entrance they were broken. Have to get that fixed in case the security clickbaiters managed to pull off here. Sky Ali A. Sky can get his revenge on Ali A here after Ali A low blowing him in that match. Weeks ago now. Weeks ago. I think it was in episode 4. Episode 3 or episode 3 or 4. I think it was episode 4. And anyway, Ali A taking out Sky. Sky got really advanced in that match, but Ali A straight away attacking him on Energy. This is going to bring back bad times for Sky. Obviously, Captain Monster Energy kidnapping and imprisoning Sky and probably just brainwashing him, doing something to him with that weird book for weeks in that graveyard next to the S6E12 show arena. And now Monster Energy just knocking out Fanboy. And now Monster Energy flying with a knee to the face of Fanboy. Where's Chum Chum? I don't know. Maybe we'll have to add Chum Chum after this. If Sky and Fanboy are successful, we'll probably make them a tag team. Or if they are successful, put all 3 of them together. I mean, probably not the ideal tag team partner Sky would choose, but it is. But as you can see, Ali A and Monster Energy really working together to tag each other in. Ali A is back in the ring. Fanboy yet to win this match. Sky maybe getting a bit worked down and up here. Ali A with kicks to Sky, but Sky over the elbow, and Sky now picking up the clickbaiter of the security clickbaiter and hanging Ali A on the top ropes. Ali A is collapsed, but here he comes. Ali A is getting up as Sky slamming down Ali A. And now Sky maybe looking to make a tag to Fanboy for the first time in this match. He does. Fanboy tagged in. Ali A is in trouble as some double team shown as they both throw Ali in the air. Ali A will probably be looking to make a tag to Captain Monster Energy pretty soon here. Captain Monster Energy, the only certain captain actually left after all there was a vanquish, obviously Fanta, you know what's happened to him. Ali A looking to make a hot tag to Monster Energy, but Fanboy not letting him get to them. We can actually see what Fanboy can do. First real match, not a squash match. Ali A obviously fuming with Fanboy for making that squash as he's leading the punishment, tagging in the muscle of the team here to take down Fanboy. The security clickbaiters have mostly got this match in their hands in the beginning parts here. As Monster Energy, Fanboy with an elbow to Captain Monster Energy's face, and now taking down Fanboy as our clothesline takes out Fanboy there. Captain Monster Energy just stomping on Fanboy. Fanboy makes a hot tag to Sky versus Games, and Sky yet again, as Monster Energy was like, come here, and Sky obliging, and now picking up Monster Energy to deliver more punishment. We saw this with both Sky's matches. We see amazing athleticism. What the Sky does, it's going for a moonsault now on Monster Energy. What Captain Monster Energy gets the knees up. That might have put a damper in Sky's tracks to perhaps try and put this match away. But Sky reversing. Sky got major beef with both his men, especially Monster Energy for Monster Energy. Sky shoulders down. 1, 2, and Sky just getting a shoulder down. Monster Energy got it inside Cradle and nearly retained the titles there, but Sky just managing to kick out. And now Monster Energy tried to deliver more punishment to Sky, but Sky reversing. Sky, a nice drop kick into the corner. Monster Energy had hold of the ropes for a bit there, but eventually letting go. And now Monster Energy is up, and Sky going to the top rope. What an elbow to the face by Sky as Captain Monster Energy tried to make a tag to Ali A, and he does. Ali A back in the ring as Sky with a clothesline. This could be Sky's chance. Monster Energy is out to the outside. Ali A looks vulnerable. Could we get new tag team champions here at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view night 1, and a nice moonsault to Ali A. Here's the cover, hooks the inside leg to win the tag team titles. That's 2, and Ali A kicks out. And Sky maybe looking for a tag to Fanboy, maybe not. Maybe Sky's still got this one covered as he goes onto the apron now. As flying Hurricane Run. I love Sky's moveset. Oh my god, what a swanton there. Here's a cover. We're going to get new champs. That's 2, and Ali A still powers out. And our Sky just circling the arena here, picking up Ali A. And throwing Ali A onto the apron. But now, close now. What's Sky thinking here? Nice DDT right on the back of on the apron, I should say, and Sky getting back in the ring. But if it doesn't matter if Sky and Fanboy win by contact, champions advantage, they will retain the title. So if Ali A does get counted out here, they may lose the match, but they still retain the titles regardless. Ali A coming back in the ring to stop a celebrating Sky, throws him into the opposite corner to Fanboy, and just elbows, and more elbows to the face of Sky. Sky's took most of this match. Fanboy only been in for a limited amount of times. Sky going up to the top rope. Look out, Ali A, another huge elbow to the face, this time to Ali A. Sky making a wide decision to tag in Fanboy. Sky probably needs to rest right now as Ali A looks to crawl to make the tag to Captain Monster Energy. What a knee to the face. Fanboy is down. Monster Energy with a giant elbow to the face. Monster Energy looking to his why. He's like, I'm here. Oh no! Sky, Fanboy, you're done. Captain Monster Energy has pulled out boss mode. Captain Monster Energy going to pull out boss mode, his supercharged energy mode. If you thought Captain Monster Energy was powerful before, he was. But when he hits this red energy, even more monster mode, he's 10 times worse, and that can only be trouble for Sky and Fanboy, especially Fanboy, who's getting mauled by Monster Energy with just kicks in the midsection. Fanboy, maybe superhero, needs to make a tag to Sky, but Captain Monster Energy pulling Sky in the ring. Fanboy can only watch, doesn't want to go near him with a net breaker. Sky is down and out. Fanboy picking up Monster Energy, probably wants to take down this fierce boss mode of Monster Energy, but no, fighting back here. A right hand and a huge spine buster. This isn't looking good for Fanboy and Sky, as here it goes. The energy, the monstrous DDT, planting Fanboy into the back, going for the cover. You've won this one, but no. Monster Energy picking Fanboy up again, going for another monstrous DDT. Fanboy is live, picking him up, maybe for third one. The damage has been done, Monster Energy with more hits, and a third one busts him open. Fanboy is no superior anymore. He's bleeding. Here's the cover to retain the tag team titles, and they've done it. The security clickbaiters Monster Energy and Allier have retained the titles due to Captain Monster Energy turning into his fierce boss form, the monster form, to just destroy Fanboy, knock his guy off the apron, giving Fanboy a spine buster and 3 monstrous DDTs. The third one busting Fanboy open, able for him to go to the cover. Sky didn't make it in time, and they retain the tag team titles as still no title change. As a good match, I'll give that a good match. Prop to Sky and Fanboy, but Fanboy eating the pin. I assume that's the end of that tag team, but they are still pure WFM tag team champions. Captain Monster Energy and the clickbait master himself, Fortnite's own Ali A. Well, now, boys and girls, we are on to the second to last match. As coming down to the ring, General Manager Chris Valentine. Well, no, it's General Manager Chris Valentine, who I doubt actually still watches my channel. But if you do still watch my channel, Chris, just know you're always welcome in the comment section. So yeah, Chris Valerio defended his GM championship, where in my show, if you don't know, to become General Manager, you will have to have the GM championship. Whoever's holding the GM championship is the General Manager. And there's 2 of the titles, one for the It's 151 show, one for WFM. This is the one for the It's 151 show of Chris Valerio. The WFM one will be defended tomorrow night by the British Psycho in an 8-man battle royale, just like this one is. So Valerio will be defending the title against, we know, Steven Universe, Tyrone Nutkiss, and Jacksepticeye. They're the 4 people that have been around, 3 people that have been around all season. But there's 4 more people in the match who are going to be returns or debuts or someone special who are going to be returning or debuting in this match and have a chance to become General Manager. So yeah, coming out. Oh, I forgot. When I was recording this, because I'm doing a commentary for now. When I was originally recording this, I actually nearly smacked my head on the cupboard because I forgot to put Steven Universe's face on. If you remember, on the It's 151 show last week, I think, not yesterday, last week, when Steven Universe qualified for this match when he defeated Wreck-It Ralph, he didn't have a face, so I said after the match I would go put a face on. Also in that video, Mummy Shark had no face, so I did go and get a face, and I put a face on for both Mummy Shark and Baby Shark, because they didn't have faces, but I completely forgot for Steven Universe. I do apologise, guys. I will. It's going straight. I'm going to write on my walls until I put Steven Universe a face on. You will not see this man in my universe again until he's got a face. Mark my words. I apologise, guys. I apologise. But anyway, here comes Tyrone the Nutkiss for the SML universe, who qualified in that controversial Fatal 4 match, defeated college Brooklyn T guy along with Mr. Snickerstripe and Mummy Shark. Him and Mummy Shark having lots of beef in that match. Tyrone luring Mummy Shark into a trap at the top of the stage and then tried to sneak up the victory, but he managed to get it. When I forgot who pinned, but it might have pinned Mummy Shark actually. But yeah, he did win that Fatal 4-way last week and did qualify for this match. But imagine this nutcase as our General Manager. It would be a disaster, even worse than when Chris Valerio was coke washed. Probably even worse than Craner was the bloody General Manager for a couple of days. But I can also put something out. Chris Valerio has been General Manager since October 2017. That's a hell of a long time. The only General Managers before him were Dave Barista, me, and Craner. So will Chris Valerio finally be dethroned as the general manager, obviously retaining his title back when it was evil co-coach Chris Valerio at It's Wolfie Mania 5 in that ladder match, before obviously Baby Shark here went unco-coached with the Baby Shark knockout punch. But here comes Jacksepticeye, who just 24 hours ago qualified for this match when he finally got a win. He finally got a win when he defeated Purple Shep in that last chance match. Both Jacksepticeye and Purple Shep losing every match possible. It seemed every match possible. So Jacksepticeye finally winning the match after getting destroyed, after losing to Keemstar twice in both a YouTube, a number 1 contendership for the YouTube World Championship match and Money Bank qualifier. Jacksepticeye lost, but he finally, some way controversially, beat Purple Shep. It was a bit of a weird roll-up that he got to win it, but he did in the end. Jacksepticeye did defeat Purple Shep and is in this match. So anyway, that's Chris Valerio and the 3 people that qualify across the past 2 weeks on the It's 51 show. Now the last 4 are surprise returns that we could see, like of YouTubers, or movie characters or people that are going to be returned. So the first one, is that who I think it is? It is! If you guys don't know, this is the inaugural, well, the first ever, I can't say that one, first ever YouTube World Champion who won it back in February 2017 against Jacksepticeye, ironically, on the first ever video on this channel. Back on Xbox 360 is Cartoons. Cartoons, I don't think we've seen him since he actually dropped the world title to Sunday. Because Cartoons was the first world champion, beating Jacksepticeye. He actually beat the winner of the Season 1 tournament, Dan TDM, retained the title, but he lost the championship in an open challenge a couple of months later, I believe, to Sunday. I don't think we've seen Cartoons since. We might have seen him in a Royal Rumble or a Battle Royal or 2, but I think this is the first official return of Cartoons. Welcome back to the Wolfie Show, Cartoons. Cartoons making his return. Oh, and another huge return. Popular MMO's Pat. I told you to get some huge returns. Also a former YouTube World Champion. He lost the world title to Dan TDM at It's Wolfie Mania 5 in that really short ladder match. He was a champion before Cartoons. He defeated the Killer 123 to become champion at It's Wolfie Mania 4. So he had the title for all the way to the other Mania as Popular MMO's Pat returning. We've not seen it since It's Wolfie Mania 5. So both 2 former world champions, the first ever and the last before Dan TDM. Speaking of Dan TDM, his world championship match against Delirious is next. And oh, we've got another main eventer, Markiplier. Markiplier isn't a former world champion, but he's a former main eventer. He won the first ever, I think the only to mistake, Royal Rumble match and main evented It's Wolfie Mania 3 against Sunday. He did come up short, failing to catch the world title against Sunday in that, but he did put a pretty good showing on. Obviously, only Royal Rumble winner. As Markiplier making his return here, along with Cartoons and Pat. Markiplier, obviously, his friend Jacksepticeye also in this match. We haven't seen Markiplier for ages. I don't know if we've seen it since Season 3. But who is the 4th person coming out? I don't hear any music. 4th person, come out, please. Oh, wait, whoa! Is that, I think, Ownwrecker. I think that's Ownwrecker. I think Ownwrecker's about to come out to him, but that's Vanos. Hato Delirious, his buddy Vanos Gamer is beating. I thought him and Ownwrecker are friends. Well, apparently not. Vanos is beating up Ownwrecker with a steel chair. I think Vanos, the cheeky Sly Fox, or Sly Owl in this case. Vanos has beat up one of his closest friends, Ownwrecker. Vanos has betrayed Ownwrecker, spoiling his return, or maybe even debut, to the show, and is taking Ownwrecker's place in this Battle Royale as entry number 8. Vanos, who's been around all season, helping Hato Delirious get to where he is now, suffered some losses to the world champion Dan TDM. Vanos sprinted to the ring on the trampoline. Vanos Gaming is here. This is unfair. Chris Valerio, the only authority figure that's actually in the show. Myself didn't come to the show. I'm only going to be here tomorrow. Chris Valerio can't do anything about this. Vanos, the cheeky Sly Fox. As this battle royals on the way, Chris Valerio went straight for Vanos. Vanos taking out Chris Valerio. I can tell he's mad at what Vanos just did. As Vanos eliminated by Chris Valerio. What a fail by Vanos. Chris Valerio got pissed at Vanos and they just straight away threw Vanos giving out. Vanos is no longer in the Rumble match. Chris Valerio's like, well, I did it. Vanos is gonna be feeling mad as Jacksepticeye on the apron. Jacksepticeye wants to make a big comeback. Steven Universe knocks out Jacksepticeye. Jacksepticeye eliminated from this battle royale. Only 6 people remain now, including Chris Valerio. As Steven Universe is taken, Chris Valerio gets his second elimination. No face dude. Steven Universe eliminated. As Cartoons now. Cartoons, we can see what Cartoons can do. See how him, Pat and Mark have been training as they go straight after the current general manager, Chris Valerio, who's got 2 eliminations, along with... Who got the other elimination? Oh, Steven Universe, but Steven Universe is already out of here. There he goes, walking off all sad. Valerio going up top again, and no, went for Popular MMOs. Popular MMOs is occupied with Cartoons. The 2 former world champions going at it here. As Tyrone sent to the corner by Valerio. Tyrone, please get him out, Valerio. And he does. Tyrone Nook is eliminated. We now just got Valerio. God, this match has gone down. We now got Valerio and the four big returns. Pat, Cartoons, and Mark. So Valerio flying, taking up Markiplier. Valerio really wants to remain general manager here. Because Valerio with a leg drop to Mark's chest. Cartoons picking up Markiplier. Who is walking at it? General manager. It's Valerio's raid finally going to be aboard. Huge clothesline to Pat. Goes Chris as Cartoons in trouble. Markiplier trying to chuck out the first YouTube World Champion here. Chris Valerio now picking up Popular M&Rs. Oh, missed there with a dive. As Cartoons is taking out Pat to the corner there. But Pat coming back. Remember, Pat is very strong. Markiplier, oh god. Chris and Markiplier probably the most athletic in the match. Cartoons is a bit of a striker, and Pat's like the strength. As Pat getting chased by Valerio as Cartoons looks to get at Markiplier. Oh, Pat fighting off Chris here. Oh, Cartoons, Markiplier is in a lot of trouble, as is Chris Valerio. Cartoons has got Markiplier in trouble. Pat diving at Chris, and Markiplier is eliminated. A decent return for Markiplier, coming forth in this situation, as Cartoons now saying, come here, Pat. As the 2 challengers now, Cartoon and Popular MMOs, going at each other, as Chris Valerio gets a chance to revamp. Markiplier does look gutted though. As Pat sent it to the corner. Here comes Cartoons, turned around by Pat. Oh no, Valerio stopping it there, taking out Cartoons, but now going after Pat. But Valerio getting taken down his tracks here as, oh no, Chris fighting back it looks like, but no, Popular Moves with a elbow to the arm. Oh, a drop kick and a right hand by Cartoons as, oh what a knee, knocking Pat out. Pat's out cold. That dangerous knee by Cartoons, is that his new finisher? We'll have to find out. As Chris Valerio, look at him just showing off that knee. Valerio looking to get rid of Pat, but Pat with the knee of his own, this time to Chris. As both Pat and Cartoons chasing Valerio as he dives over the top rope, taking out Pat. Now him and Cartoons can finally go at it this time. As Cartoons is on the apron, Cartoons could be facing elimination, but no, Valerio is taking attention to the strength. Popular MMOs sending Pat into, oh, Valerio missed, he's got his eyes just nearly taken out there. As I'm bumping into Cartoons now, Valerio just tried to run away from these 2. As Valerio, oh, Hurricane Rhino to Pat. As Valerio now picking up Pat and a takedown. As now Cartoons swinging his knee. As all Cartoons, this could be the end. Is this going to be the end of Chris Valerio's lengthy reign as general manager of the Instant 51 show now? Chris Valerio fighting for his life against Cartoons here, but Pat tried to make his way up. But Chris Valerio not letting Popular MMOs have this moment. Sends Pat into the corner. As Chris Valerio, right hand, Pat is eliminated. We're down to 2. The current GM, Valerio, against Cartoons. Cartoons lands Valerio with a super kick. And now dragging the corpse of Chris. And I'm just picking up Chris Valerio. just walking around the ring. Chris looks defensive. I think we're going to get a new GM, and I think it's going to be the inaugural YouTube World Champion Cartoons. Imagine, Cartoons obviously also good friends with Delirious, just like Vanos is, and Nogla. So, will the Vanos crew take over? Huh? Don't. We'll have to wait to find out, because I think Cartoons may be closing in as becoming GM. But no! Chris Valerio fighting for his life, fighting for his career. Cartoons, oh, a clothesline, but Cartoons is still in this. Can Chris Valerio somehow romp back here as Cartoons sent it to the corner, went for a drop kick, but Cartoons stopping Chris Valerio as Stunner! Cartoons Stunner takes down Valerio. I think that may be the end of this poor Pikachu, but no! Valerio somehow fighting back with an elbow to the back of the head. Swinging, Cartoons against the ropes, Cartoons against Darren, Chris Valerio, clothesline! Chris Valerio remains the general manager. Oh, I'll be honest with you guys. When it was down to just him and Cartoons, I honestly thought Cartoons was winning it there, but no, a fatal clothesline chucks out Cartoons and he just Chris Valerio has surpassed 8 men. I thought what the Fiend did to him earlier in the season would have stopped Valerio in his tracks, but no, Chris Valerio remains your general manager on the It's. And we're here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived in the main event of night 1 of Money in the Bank. See, I've just gone up my way to put my posh shirt on. Well, not really posh, it's my posh shirt and just a random t-shirt. I've got a shirt on now. As Delirious makes his way down to the ring. If you haven't noticed, I've been wearing different clothing every match because I've been recording these different days. I did record the last match and this one on the same day, but I've decided to put this one on to mix it up. Also, I want to do a posh one for the main event. This isn't technically the main event of the whole show, but it's the main event of night 1, as we've got the YouTube World Championship on the line, as Dan Tina will be retaining, no, not retaining, he might be retaining, but we don't know. He'll be defending his World Championship against probably his toughest opponent yet, Delirious. I say his toughest opponent. The only other opponent he's faced is Pat, who he defeated Popular Most for the title in that quick ladder match I mentioned last match at its Wolfie Mania 5. Dan Diam has been hold and hold. He defeated in a one-on-one match Delirious's buddy Vanos, and this past week on the It's 151 show he defeated Delirious' buddy Nogla, who Nogla made his debut on the It's 151 show but lost straight away to Dan TDM, and Delirious obviously was mad, attacking Dan TDM backstage at the end of the show. So Delirious means, and also this match is inside Hell in a Cell, so this match has big values. Inside Hell in a Cell, Delirious and Dan, arguably the good guy versus the bad guy, as Delirious has took his hood down. He means business, circle the ring. Arguably, probably Delirious' friend Vanos Gaming and Nogla, and probably Cartoons returning the last match, Battle Royale. Obviously he's going to be mad, also good friends with Delirious, Vanos and Nogla, so they're going to be looping backstage. Dad's DM also has his friends such as Stampy, Squid, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, maybe looping backstage to spin them off. If that's the case, well, that's why they are inside Hell in a Cell. When Dad's DM did defeat Vanos, he did choose the stipulation for this match to be held inside Hell in a Cell. Whoever won, if Vanos won, Delirious to get to choose, but Dan won that match. And coming down to the ring now was Dan TDM. Defend his World Championship. Delirious obviously qualified for that when he defeated both Pig Sheep and Keemstar. Keemstar obviously winning the Money in the Bank contract in the first match of the show. But yeah, I'm excited for this match. I think this is going to be a banger. Both these men, whether you like them or not, they are two incredible. They're probably one of the two best in the It's 151 show. Two of the best YouTubers. Yeah, probably Charter vs Teen Hood for me. This is. Oh, it's charged my controller. It's died. I don't need to die. I'm enjoying this. There we go. YouTube World Champion. Should say championship, but you know, as it's taken a while to load, as Dan holds it aloft against Delirious. Are we going to see a new world champion? We have not seen any title changes tonight at all. The video game championship was defended in quick fashion by Luigi. The security clickbait retained the WFM Tag Team Championships, and Valerio just retained the GM title of the It's Wolfie 51 show side. I mean, we've got more title matches tomorrow, but as for tonight, will we see a title change head of the World Championship? We'll have to see as Dan look at the title. I think he realises he may have defeated both Vanos and Nogler. He knows Delirious is a different challenge, even more harder than Pat. And he knows this is probably going to be Dan's biggest challenge of his whole career, as the ref showing Delirious the belt, as the cell is going to be lowered any moment now, as that is for the most prestigious title in any of my shows, the YouTube World title. As Delirious looking confident, Dan looks like he's ready for the fight of his life, as soon as the ref rings that bell, we are off. As he rung it twice, weirdly then, but anyway, here comes Dan, goes straight after H2O Delirious, knocks him down. As Dan getting, as I say, Dan knows he's got to do something here, early doors. Dan just taking down Delirious. He's got a submission hold now. And now Dan going up top rope, early doors, but it's inside handle of the cell. It's nothing compared to stuff we might see later on. Dan moonsault connects. Can Dan pull this one early maybe? Maybe early, trying to put away this match. As Dan going to the top rope again. Delirious inside. H2O Delirious stopping Dan in his tracks. But no, Dan fighting off the top rope. Oh no, H2O Delirious getting the first bit of offense of the match in. By the way, sorry for the noise in the background. You know who that is if you're watching my videos. Disney Fitzy Rob, the jobber. Oh, Delirious. Oh my, look at Delirious. Oh my god, athleticism. Didn't know Delirious had that in him. Delirious getting some of the first offense in for him in this match against Dan. Delirious obviously having the height and strength advantage. Dan more of the athletic type. Nice atomic drop there by Delirious. Here's the cover to knock off Dan. That's one. And a kick out after one. And a kick to the back of Dan. This match is good already. There's not even escape the cell. I'm not saying they will escape the cell. It's an option. This cell is just here to make sure none of either of their mates get in. I mean, see what we saw between the Fanta and Cola Demon match at Wolfie Mania 5. These matches go. Oh! Diamond DDT! Diamond DDT, that's his signature! Diamond DDT planted H2O Delirious into the mat. Is Dan probably going to be looking for the diamond cutter maybe here? He just planted Delirious. Delirious is out and cold. Delirious making it back to his feet. If Dan can hit that diamond, see, either side. Dan hits a diamond cutter, Delirious hits a tombstone. They're probably the two most dangerous moves in the whole show. Dan now on the middle of the axe handle to the nose, I think. Dan on that apron again, going outside the ring. Delirious now making his way up. As H2O Delirious meeting Dan outside the ring, as Dan is punching the air, but Delirious punches. Oh, Dan whacked himself right to the wall of the cage. And now, oh, Dan with reversals. Oh, whacks Delirious into the side of the cage. Dan must have not liked when he got whacked into. Oh, Delirious sent it to the wall of the cage again. And Dan just throwing Delirious on the outside. Wants to retain his championship here tonight. As Dan TDM just saying, no H2O, I'm not having you doing this today. As Dan with a shot to the back of the neck. And now, oh, a right hand to H2O Delirious. And now a shot. Oh god, Delirious is all loopy. Doesn't know where he's standing. Dan's saying, stay down. I'm retaining. You're not winning your first championship today. As Dan is just staring at a lifeless Delirious. I've never seen Delirious look this vulnerable. He basically soared through both Pink Sheep and Keemstar in those matches he had. But oh, Delirious come back. Oh, a nice super kick to Dan. I think that knocked Dan a bit silly there. Oh, went for a right hand, but Dan coming back, recovering quickly after that super kick. Delirious looking loopy yet again. Oh, what's Dan looking for here? Dan has got Delirious. Oh my god, the cell door just got smashed down. Dan suplexing H2O Delirious straight through the cell door. Simple how Fanta power slammed Coke through it at Mania 5. They are now outside the cell, which means any of their mates could get to them. But Dan TDM's climbing the cell. Dan TDM wants to take this on top, and Delirious is following him. This is only going to get messy. We saw what happened with Coke and Fanta. Remember, Coke cutting Fanta through the cell. We don't want to round two of that. This is for the World Championship, of Pete's sakes. We can't get these two men injured. We can't vacate the title. We're not doing that. Dan is pumped. He wants to fight. All this way up as Delirious chasing Dan TDM. As Dan nearly falling off the side of the cell. If you fall through there, you're going straight for the announce table. As Delirious just hammering an elbow to Dan TDM on top of the cell. This is very risky grounds. As a knee to the nose. As stomping at him here. H.O. Delirious picking up Dan. A right hand to Dan says, elbow, but here comes Dan TDM. Dan TDM taking out Delirious. As Dan